Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, a very warm welcome indeed to Canterbury Cathedral and to this degree and award ceremony of the University of Kent. The ceremony will start soon and it begins with 4 processions: the graduands, the academic staff, the honorary graduand and the Chancellor. We'll all stand up for the last procession and I'll give you a clear signal so you know when to do that. This is going to be an exciting occasion, but we do ask that you please remember all those seated around you and particularly not to block their view. Standing up or leaving your seat to take photos and videos will not be tolerated. Ushers in the blue gowns are stationed around the cathedral to help you should you have any questions. Guests will not be allowed to leave the cathedral from 15 minutes before the end of the ceremony, and the centre aisle must remain clear at all times for the processions. At the end of the ceremony, the head usher will ask you to stand for the final processions, but please remain in your place until you are instructed to leave by an usher. Lastly, please make sure that your phones are now switched to silent. Once again, please be mindful of those around you who also want to celebrate this very special day. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a truly fantastic time.
To our honorary graduand, distinguished guests, colleagues, and especially our graduands, I declare this degree congregation open. Please be seated. Today, we are awarding degrees, certificates, and diplomas for those who have completed their academic courses at the University of Kent. I want to thank the Dean for allowing us to use this wonderful setting of Canterbury Cathedral. And as Chancellor, I want to welcome everyone who's able to be a part of our celebrations here today and watching online. Graduands, you've all shown extraordinary resilience and commitment to complete your studies, and we are very proud of you. Proud of how you rose to those challenges and overcame them. You made it. Congratulations. I want to thank all the family members, friends, and other supporters who are here, and also those who are not. All of you will have provided amazing support in so many different ways for our graduates, for which you too deserve our thanks and congratulations. I'd also like to thank those members of the university staff who have supported you throughout your studies and in your broader life at the university. Many of them are here, on the platform, or volunteering in the cathedral today. But there are countless others who've also contributed to your success. And it's our community, our family, the staff and the students together that make the University of Kent such a success. Graduates, I am so proud to see you here today. You are proof, as if proof were needed, that Kent students are truly extraordinary. Being here today means that you've excelled academically, but you've also gained the knowledge and skills and understanding to enable you to move on to the next stage of your life. Now, the world that you're graduating into is one of change, but also one of opportunity. And my greatest hope and my greatest belief is that Kent has given you, our graduates, everything that you need to embrace this. Not just your certificate and your qualification, but more importantly, the knowledge, values, confidence, and determination to meet every challenge. Of course, it helps to have great teachers too. And we have some of the world's leading academics among our staff, with a passion for passing on their knowledge and research skills to their students. Our academics make a difference, a true difference in this world, bringing people together to take on some of the world's greatest challenges, whether big or small. And they will have made sure that you're up to date with the latest ideas, the cutting-edge thinking that inspired and I hope challenged you too. And I'm proud to say that that work continues. At Kent, we stand for ambition. It inspires collaboration, creates connections, and unites communities. We're really here to make a difference, to transform lives, whether through an education and a student experience that fires up your imagination so that you can make your own mark on the world, or through outstanding research that changes the way that we look at things. We are determined, through our work, to bring about positive change. Now, each year, we see glowing examples of just that as our students go on to make their own unique mark on the world, from award-winning campaigners to members of parliament and indeed Nobel Prize winners. So, graduands, I hope you are as proud of this university as we are of you. And I hope that you enjoy this ceremony today and afterwards go on to celebrate with your family and friends. I make a note of this every time. Make sure that you enjoy your rite of passage across this stage. This is your time to shine. And audience, please feel free to cheer and to clap and enjoy the moment too. It is, after all, a celebration. By admitting you to your degree, it is our honour and pleasure to mark your success and to wish you well on your future path, wherever it may take you. Thank you. I now call upon the Deputy Head of the School of Natural Sciences to present candidates for their awards and degrees.
Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from the School of Natural Sciences found worthy to be admitted to degrees.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and other qualified candidates in absentia.
For the award of Diploma in Higher Education, Delling Fordia. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Mohammed Khalid bin Mohammed Hurst. Archie Moore. Fionn Sian Price. Lucia Scamiotis. Rain Youssef. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Frederick Arthur Adams. Marley Anthony Gareth Adams. Adegbola Israel Adeshina. Esaimi Ajoa Agbenu. Sam Alfred. Leah Allen Mead. Daisy Angeline Amos. Joshua Angeles. Thomas Joseph Anthony Smith. Thomas William Arthey. Liam Austin. Hassan Ijaz Arwen. Darcy Alexandra Bailey. Evan James Baker. Lathusan Balakanthan. Kate Elizabeth Baldwin. Megan Eve Baldwin. Malik Ahmed Balor. Jessica Lucy Rebecca Barber. Helena Ann Barrett. Gemma Rose Barrett. Yusuf Keelan Balagnawi. Joshua James Michael Banbury. Hannah Nassim Bhuta. Joel Beering. Marco Michael Basotto. Miroslav Bleisken. Fionn Sarah Bollen. Isabel Suzanne Bolter. Jamila Minerva Bolam. Tilly Ellie Jo Boltwood. Rebecca Michelle Boyden Blanco. Bailey Ann Frederique Brame. Megan May Breach. Oliver Al George Bristow. Alice Rose Broadley. Isabel Grace Brooker. Michael Thomas Broomfield. Benjamin Thomas Henry Brown. Deanna Brown. Kira Ann Bruce. Thomas James Burrows. Elliot Hugh Burton. Edward Cable. Caitlin Ann Campbell. Liam Trevor Kuru. Chloe Lucia Jane Carmichael Parsons. Lydia Castells. William James Cattermole. Faith Chaya Bonus. Toby Patrick Channon. Taylor John Charles. Allegra Na Jama Chawe. Gabrielle Page Challen. Phoebe Isabel Christopher. Melina Cocelli. Sienna Sarah Lynn Cohen. Ella Nora Kokol. Isabel Orla Cole. Emily Grace Cole. Hayden Kane Considine. Nicole Elizabeth Courtney Woods. Orla Cox. Washington Ross Lindsay Crawford. Lillian Grace Danoa. Hadia Henriette Manser Dixon. Bella Grace Digby. Giovanna Basim Grant Dimitri. Phoebe May Dizon. Fraser Arthur Richard Dogue. Eleanor Grace Allison Dowling. Luke Dowling. Harrison Zachary Ursam Duffy. Jaden Obinaduru. Alary May Eaton Brown. Molly Jean Edwards. Jessica Rose Ellis. Maria Espin Sanz. Isabel Hannah Fancy. Charlotte Bethany Farmer. Maya Sade Chiedza Tosin Fayemi. Megan Emily Fisher. Merrin Nell Ford. Amy Rose Fox. Ryan Anthony Freitas. Eve Jennifer Friend. Chloe Holly Frost. Jonathan Gadakis. Havana Gwendolyn Garcia. Zoe Alice Gascoigne. Chloe Charlotte Gifford. Freya Cerinthra Goddard. Amy Jane Goodhand. Ella Grace Kaur Green. Joseph Philip Gregory. Catherine Daisy Griffith Davis. Owen Evan Griffiths. Sean Nkonsana Gumpo. Regan Lily Haynes. Angel Lily Hall. Nabil Njomo Harmon. George Benjamin Ham. Samuel Hanna. Faye Elizabeth Hanscom. Oscar Leo Harris. Thomas Jack Hedling. Joshua Sean Hooper. Benjamin Oliver Hopker. Bethany Grace Hopkinson. Mariana Katrina Saskia Horton. Lara Jane Hughes. Sian Ella Marie Hurley. Aya Kamel Aref Husseini. Parisa Hayderi. Kieran Paul Isaac. Yvonne George Ivanov. Sean Ndidi Osimeda Iwena. Tyler J. Jackson. Frankie Sidney Johnson. Sophie Louise Jones. Karjul Loyakor. Toby Roberts Kennett. Blake Michael Alfred Kent. Kamil Krajewski. Enis Leila Ladiao. Ross Harper Lake. Ethan Man Yin Lam. Freddie Neil Lambert. Charlie Jack Latham. Fiona Hoy Lam Lee. Poppy Neve Lintots. Neve Siobhan McCarthy Lonergan. Elizabeth Tegan Lowings. Katie Ann Lowings. Ruby Margaret Lynch. Natalia Maya Mahoney.
I now call upon the public orator, Professor Dan Lloyd, to present Matt Weston for the award of an honorary degree.
Most Honourable Chancellor, graduates, graduands, colleagues, families and friends. Over a glorious 4 days in February, Matt Weston became the first British athlete to win 2 gold medals in a single Winter Olympics. Matt was born in 1997, grew up near the Kent-Sussex border in Crowborough and went to school in Tunbridge Wells. He was a promising athlete, playing rugby for Kent and Sevenoaks, and competed internationally in Taekwondo. Serious injury in his teens could have ended the journey before it had really begun. But the great thing about Matt's story is that it's not just one of success. It's about resilience and translating adversity and disappointment into the pinnacle of sporting achievement. Matt was referred to the Discover Your Gold talent programme. It matched promising athletes to a sport that was new to them, based on extensive physiological testing. Now, given Matt's background in rugby and martial arts, I'm not sure many of us would have predicted that his perfect match would have been travelling headfirst down a concrete track covered in ice, reaching speeds of 90 miles an hour on a sled that doesn't have any brakes. Matt himself had sort of been hoping for track cycling, and I expect his parents might have preferred that option too. Because skeleton is an extraordinary sport requiring strength, speed, alertness, and courage. In a single run lasting just under a minute, Matt's brain is in overdrive. Heightened senses explore every degree of peripheral vision, interpret every vibration and the sound of the blades slicing through the ice. He processes all of that information at lightning speed as he negotiates hairpin bends with minutely calibrated changes in body position. Matt needs the explosive power of a sprinter, the core strength and physical resilience needed to withstand extraordinary gravitational forces and control the sled as it hurtles down the icy track. And it's a brutal training regime. As Matt said, in the gym, every day is a leg day. The single leg drive and crouched position needed for the explosive starts places exceptional demand on the hamstrings. So if any of you here today can complete 3 single leg reverse lunges carrying 195 kilograms, like Matt can, well then firstly, well done. And secondly, you might want to talk to Matt afterwards. There might be a sport you could consider. Coming into this year's Winter Olympics in Milano Cortina, Matt was in superb form. He was two-time world champion, he'd won the World Cup Series for the last 3 years, and he was ranked world number 1. That was a lot of pressure to carry into an Olympic Games, and his previous experience 4 years ago in Beijing had been a huge personal disappointment. But this time, over 2 days in the men's individual competition, he was majestic. Each of his 4 runs was a track record. He increased his lead with every run. And by the end of the final run, he was the individual men's skeleton Olympic gold medalist by just under a second. In an event with so little margin for error and so much jeopardy, that's truly remarkable consistency. Now, you might wonder how an Olympic gold medalist celebrates. Well, in Matt's case, it was completing a doping test, breaking into the Olympic Village because by then it was so late that the guards had gone home, and he sat on the end of his bed and ate 3 slices of pizza. But in fairness, Matt wasn't done with the Olympics just yet. 2 days later, he had the mixed team event with his teammate Tabby Stoker. And with an impressive first run from Tabby, positioning Team GB just behind the leaders, Matt reeled them in on his run to take his second gold and set another track record. In doing that, he became the only British athlete to win 2 golds at a single Winter Olympics and equaled fellow skeleton athlete and also fellow Kent honorary graduate Lizzie Arnold as the most successful British Winter Olympian. And this time, you'll be pleased to know, he really did celebrate in a way that befits a double Olympic champion. So he would probably have preferred a few more hours sleep the next morning rather than endure a full day of media interviews. But that's when all of us got to see the Matt that his teammates, his friends, and his family see every day. Not just the relentlessly focused competitor, but the infectious joy that he has for his sport, the instinctive support of his teammates, the modesty and the quick humour that leapt out of the TV screen. And his words at the time, immediately after winning gold, feel fitting again for where we are today. And I hope those of you graduating this evening and those of you supporting can identify with them too. I've worked so hard for this, he said. Everyone back at home has sacrificed so much for me to be here. It feels amazing. Hopefully I did you proud. Well, yes, Matt, you did. And this evening, as we celebrate the achievements of our graduates in this magnificent building, we're so proud to recognise the Kent schoolboy who inspired us all when he became a double Olympic champion. Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole university, I present Matt Weston to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of the University honoris causa.
Once they count them down. By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa. Congratulations. Thank you.
Firstly, a massive congratulations to everyone who is graduating today. It's a massive achievement, takes years of sacrifice and hard work to get to this point, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. You're about to start the next chapter of your lives, which is very exciting. Some of you may know exactly what you're going to do after this, and some of you may still be deciding on which path is the right one for you. One thing I would say to everyone in this room is to be open to everything. Almost 10 years ago, I was working for my old man in construction, learning how to be a project manager, and now I'm standing in front of you, receiving this amazing award as double Olympic champion. Now, unlike most sports, I didn't grow up wanting to be a skeleton athlete. I grew up doing normal sports like rugby and taekwondo. It wasn't until one of my coaches at the time suggested that I take part in a talent ID scheme run by UK Sport that I even considered a career in sport. You go along to these trials and they do loads of different measurements and sport-specific tests, like how fast you can run, how high you can jump, and how much power you can output on a watt bike. Skeleton looked at these results and me and thought, yep, this guy's got a couple of screws loose. Let's get him going head first down a mountain at almost 90 miles an hour. After a few more skeleton-specific trials, including going to the Royal Marines to test your mental aptitude, we eventually went on ice for the first time. This was amazing, but also quite terrifying. Luckily, they don't just send you off the top and hope you make it down alive. We start from about halfway down with your coach helping you get into position, and then they ask the question, "Are you ready?" You say yes, but in reality, you have no idea what you're expecting. You get set off, and within the first 5 meters, you very quickly remember you have no brakes, and that you're going to the bottom no matter what happens. I was nowhere near ready for the battering of all my senses, with the noise, wind, and G-forces you experience going down the track. You also have no real control, which means you're skidding from side to side, hitting the walls, and in case you were wondering, a concrete track covered in ice is not soft. You actually get told to wear shin pads on your arms to help with the bruising. Once I got to the bottom of my first run, experiencing all of this, my reaction was obviously, I love this. I've now been part of the team for almost a decade, and it's enabled me to travel the world, go to 2 Olympics, and experience some amazing things whilst racing for my country. During this time, I've learned some valuable lessons that have allowed me to develop and perform, not only as an athlete, but as a person. The first of these lessons is that not all failures are completely negative. Things go wrong, not just in sport, but in life too. I've definitely had my fair share of things going wrong. I've had countless injuries, obviously with the crutches. I've made mistakes and even crashed out during World Championships. But some of my most valuable lessons have come from these situations. I see so many people go through these situations and brush them under the carpet, never to be looked at again. If you can utilize these opportunities to find out how to stop them happening again and learn from them, your development will be way faster and better than those around you that just ignore these. The other key lesson I wanted to talk about was adaptability. During my development as an athlete, I worked so hard on creating the perfect blueprint on how best to race, with things being timed down to the minute on a race day and what I needed to do and when. This was great and worked very well, right up until something out of my control stopped me from being able to execute this. The first time I realized how important being adaptable was in 2023 at the World Championships. This was my first championships where I was in a real contention of doing well and could possibly challenge for a medal. For a major championships in skeleton, the setup of competition is 4 runs spread over 2 days, with every run you do counting. I did my first run and I was sat in first, which was great. I went back to the top of the track to chat with my coach, which was part of my blueprint, but he was nowhere to be seen. Unbeknownst to me, he had set me off, and then very selfishly, he collapsed and had to be taken to hospital. This completely ruined my plan, and I had to change it on the spot. I ended up winning the World Championships by the second biggest margin in the history of the sport, and from the outside, it looked like nothing had gone wrong. But in reality, there is no such thing as a perfect race. From then on, I decided to change my goal from having the best plan to being the most adaptable athlete in the world. This mindset meant that under any circumstance, I would be able to perform better than my opponents. And this, in my opinion, is one of the main reasons I was able to go out and perform as well as I did at the Olympics. I could talk for ages about the lessons I've learned, but if there's anything I would love for you to take away from this speech, is to take every opportunity you can, as you have no idea where it will take you. Failure isn't always a negative. There's some great lessons to be learned. And lastly, to be as adaptable as you can in any situation, as this will give you the best chance of success. Thank you very much for listening, and congratulations again to every one of the graduates here today.
I now resume the presentation of candidates from the School of Natural Sciences. Michaela Marchetti. Lance Dominic Marquez. Jessica Eve Marsh. Freya Jean Mason. Benjamin Dean Matthews. Finley James Mayer. Gabrielle Engery Antonia McGlashan. Daisy Sue Meenan. Irene Vasileva Merenleva. Jade Louise Merritt. Samuel John Messer. Vanessa Ray Malado. Donovan Anthony Miller. Edward Frederick Monk. Anna Moody. Heather Jane Moss. Ellie Victoria Moss. Joanne Danielle Murphy. Caleb Connor Murray. Sami Colin Johannes Mersham. Alexander Musk. Muriel Mutba Ndiadia. Ryan David Nichols. Alyssa Rose Noble. Precious Chinyure Okeke. Sophie O'Reilly. Sophie Elizabeth Owen. Erin Ozaslan. Eliza Rose Packer. Sebastian Parling. Joseph Allen Pierce. Maisie Kathleen Pentecost. Amy Anna Pert. Harvey Max Mackenzie Philpott. Oliver Joseph Pledge. Gunjan Pun. Samuel Christopher Rallison. Taylor May Ranson. Freya Mora Rees. Edward William Reed. Archie Main Richardson. Leonie Kerry Roberts. Flynn Edward Robinson. Kelly Ann Rose. Elena Roshin John. Maya Sadaga. Madison Charlotte Salvage. Rashika Rakesh Sanghavi. Erin Sophie Scotcher. George Benjamin Scott. Dominic Robinson Seed. Sheikh Isa Al Khalifa. Finton Raymond Michael Shanahan. Erin Ave Shaughnessy. Jade Lorraine Shaw. Saffron Savannah Sheridan Malik. Randall Simmons. Sir Lakshan Sinathambi. Sarah Sivakumar. Alexander Jonathan Smith. Bethany Allen Snook. Erin Rebecca Spratt. Iana Jane Josie Saint-Jean. Cora Amy St. John Cooper. Thomas Arthur Stamper. Ebony Morgan Stocker. Will Benjamin Staunton. Freya Ann Streetfield. Mackenzie Leigh Stewart. Ella Sutton. William Michael Swallow. Ethan Swan. Blayarts Manfredini Tambi Tambi Lee. Ben Samuel Tatum. Julian Peter Theophilou. Emira Faith Thomas. Ava Lowry Thomas. Oluwase Malore and Oluwapo Mercy Thomas. Bevan Thomas. Jack Benjamin Towns. Samuel Stanley James Truscott Smith. Neve Ellen Turner. Tivanika Yutha Yakamaran. Rachel Van Tonda. Lauren Jessamine May Vance. Ian Lam Wei. Sun Q Wei. Tabitha Melissa Ellie Wake. Millie May Waterman. Mbiri Yushe Oyoyamika Wazura. Evie West. Eleanor Jane Westbrook. Gareth William Tyrone Wharton. Eden Grace Whitmore. Jesse James Robert Wiles. Kirsty Amy Williams. Josh James Winterbourne. Julia Jishwang Woodward Chung. Mercy Jacob. Hui San Yin. For the degree of Integrated Master of Science, Elizabeth Jane Burton. Chloe Felicity Cooper. Cody Garbett. Lewis Richard Hall. Lauren Nicole Jackson. Zuzana Magdalena Markowska. Fu Min Yuan. Ayuwalua Miri Oyakinsola Olakigbe. Simrandeep Kaur Paik. Emily Elizabeth Pillans. Olivia Jane Roper. Rafael Rees Marcello Santana. Katie Irene Emily Sumpton. For the degree of Master of Chemistry, Ka Yip Chong. Amelia Catherine Cody. William James Herbert. Harry Robert McGann. Mason Lee Ridgely. Mark Alex Saunders. Jacob James Snowden. For the degree of Master of Science, William George Ramsey Cullen.
268 is here.
It's here. Harry James Doy. Liliana Ellen Rose Folan. Patrick James Hart. Vinderley Robert Morgan. Malik Sharonda Muir. Jake Alexander William Smith. Grace Morgan Trixie Strong. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Rebecca Attard Trevisan. With the thesis title, Trivalent Cation Dopants and Their Influence on the Inductive Effect in Lithium Iron Phosphate. Shalene Atra. With the thesis title, Human-Snake Conflict and Coexistence in Goa, India. Kimberly Victoria Dargan. With the thesis title, Can inhaling hydrogen gas or drinking hydrogen-rich water improve symptoms of Parkinson's? Christopher Raymond James Fennell. With the thesis title, Complexities of Aging, an investigation of age group differences in neuromuscular complexity. Sean James Glynn. with the thesis title, After the Gold Rush, Biodiversity Communities in Abandoned Gold Mines and Implications for Restoration. Irene Margareth Romario Pinandang. With the thesis title, Assessing the Conservation Status of Mammals in Human-Modified Landscapes of Sumatra. Rona Frances Lonergan. With the thesis title, Developing Non-Traditional Methods for the Design, Synthesis and Analysis of Spin Crossover Materials. William John Searle. With the thesis title, Effect of Milk Fat Globule Membrane on Gastrointestinal and Immune Responses to Exercise. Savannah Alaya Sturridge. With the thesis title, The Impact of Hydrogen Therapies on Lower Airway Dysfunction and Exercise Performance in Recreationally Active Individuals.
Well, not that I'm keeping score, but that was how you celebrate a graduation ceremony. Well done, everybody. That was fantastic. And thank you so much to our honorary graduate, Matt Weston. Really inspirational words. And that idea of take every opportunity that comes your way resonates with me, and I hope it does with all of our students here. So congratulations again. Now, will all of those who were receiving their degrees and certificates, could you please stand up wherever you are? Maybe put your certificate on the chair behind you. I have a mission for you. Just stand on your feet, please. Oh, there they are. Wonderful. I ask you to do this because throughout this occasion of great celebration about your achievements, I just want to wish you all the very, very best. Enjoy the journey and enjoy the future. But throughout the ceremony, you've been roundly applauded and screamed at and stomped feet and the rest of it howled at by all those who are here to support you. And I think it's about time that you return that favor and give them a round of applause, please. It was nice, it was polite. But I'm thinking about, those late night text messages and phone calls. Why didn't I do this assignment earlier? Or I can't do it. Or I've run out of money or food or clothes or books. All of the support that they've given you and those cheers that they gave you earlier, I think it needs to be louder and more raucous. Go again. That's more like it. That's more like it. Thank you. You may be seated. Very, very well done. Now, I know that some of you are continuing with further studies here, but wherever your future path leads, please do keep in touch with the university. You are graduating at an exciting and historic moment for the University of Kent. We're building on Kent's strengths and shaping a new model for higher education through the creation of the London and South East University Group. Now, for you as graduates, what matters the most is your connection with the University of Kent. It will remain and you will always be a part of this university. And as the group develops, you'll also be connected to a wider network of people, places, and opportunities, one with potential to make even more greater influence and impact, both regionally and globally. So please remember, you will always be welcome to return. And I hope that you'll join our extensive and vibrant University of Kent alumni community. Do stay connected with us and play an active role in our future. Finally, I'd like to say a big thank you to our brass band, Jubilati Brass, and our organist for the musical pieces today during the ceremony. Well, it just leaves me to say, have a safe journey home, happy celebrations, and I declare this congregation closed.